Chosen ones, Archangel Michael says, God waited for this moment to tell you everything. You are not here by accident, and you must not scroll away from this, because what you are about to hear carries something that can shift your entire life in ways you did not expect. I have waited for this exact moment to speak to you clearly, without confusion, without delay, and without interruption. This is the moment where hidden things are revealed, where confusion is replaced with clarity, and where your spirit begins to understand why your life has unfolded the way it has. If you leave now, you may miss something that was meant to guide you into your next season of blessing and protection. Type Amen if you agree. I waited for this moment because you were not ready before, even if you thought you were. There were parts of you that needed to be shaped through pain, through silence, and through waiting. What you thought was delay was actually preparation, and what you felt was rejection was protection from paths that would have broken you. I allowed time to build strength inside you so that when truth finally reached you, you would not ignore it or misunderstand it. Now your heart is open in a different way, and your spirit is ready to receive what is being spoken. Listen closely, because this is not just encouragement, this is direction. I am telling you everything you have been trying to figure out on your own. The confusion you felt was not because you were lost, but because I had not yet revealed the full picture. You were walking in partial light, and now I am opening your eyes to see more clearly. This moment is sacred, and it carries answers that connect your past, your present, and what is about to come next. Within your first few breaths of hearing this, I ask you gently, if this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video so that this truth can reach someone else who needs it just as much as you do. There were nights you felt alone, moments when you questioned everything, even your own worth. You wondered why doors closed in your face, why people walked away, and why things did not work no matter how hard you tried. I saw every tear, every silent prayer, and every time you held yourself together when no one else noticed. None of that was wasted, and none of it was ignored. I was watching, guiding, and protecting you, even when you could not feel it. Archangel Michael stands as a witness to your journey, a guardian assigned to your path, ensuring that what was meant to destroy you never fully reached you. You were attacked, yes, but you were not defeated. You were shaken, but not broken. There were forces you could not see that tried to push you away from your purpose, but you were carried through every storm. That is why you are still here, still listening, still searching for truth. Type 777 if you trust God. Now I am telling you why this moment matters so deeply. You are entering a season where things will begin to make sense, but it will also require you to let go of what no longer belongs in your life. I am revealing everything, not just to comfort you, but to prepare you. Some connections will fall away, some habits will lose their hold, and some desires will change completely. This is not loss, this is alignment. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. You are willing to grow, willing to learn, and willing to trust even when it feels uncertain. That willingness is what sets you apart. Many are called, but few truly listen, and fewer still act on what they hear. You are different, and that difference is not something to hide, it is something to embrace. There is a shift happening inside you right now, even as you read these words. It is quiet, but it is real. It is the moment your spirit begins to recognize truth more clearly than fear. You are starting to understand that your life has meaning beyond what you can see. The struggles you faced were not random, they were shaping something inside you that will soon be revealed. I am not speaking to you in confusion, I am speaking with clarity. The waiting is ending, and the revealing is beginning. You are about to see why certain things had to happen the way they did. You are about to understand why you could not move forward before now. And when it becomes clear, you will feel a peace that you have not felt in a long time. That feeling was not your imagination. It was truth trying to reach you before the right time. Now the time has arrived, and I am pulling back the veil so you can see what has always been there. You are stepping into awareness, and that awareness will change how you move, how you decide, and how you trust. There were seasons when nothing seemed to move forward, when you felt stuck in the same place no matter how much effort you gave. You questioned your progress and wondered if you were being left behind while others moved ahead. But what you could not see was that I was building a foundation beneath you that could not be shaken. I was strengthening parts of your spirit that needed to grow before elevation could happen. What felt like standing still was actually deep preparation. Type 1111 if you believe. You must understand this clearly now, because it will free your mind from doubt. You were never delayed in the way you thought. You were being aligned. There is a difference between delay and alignment, and many people confuse the two. Delay feels like something is being withheld, but alignment means everything is being arranged perfectly so that when it happens, it lasts. I chose alignment for you because what is coming into your life is not temporary, it is meant to remain. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Archangel Michael has been guarding your path more closely than you realize. There were moments when you were close to making decisions that would have taken you away from your purpose. You did not even recognize how close you came to choosing the wrong direction. But protection stepped in quietly, redirecting you, closing doors, and shifting circumstances without you fully understanding why. That protection is still active, and it will continue as you move forward. Now you are entering a space where your discernment will become sharper. You will begin to see people and situations more clearly than before. Things that once confused you will suddenly make sense. You will recognize intentions faster, and you will not be easily misled. This is part of what it means to receive everything I am telling you, because truth brings clarity, and clarity brings peace. There is also something important you must release as you step into this new awareness. You have been holding on to certain disappointments, replaying moments where things did not work out. You have carried questions about why certain people treated you the way they did, or why certain opportunities slipped away. Those answers are not meant to hold you back anymore. What you are receiving now is greater than anything you lost, and holding on to the past will only slow you down. Type yes to receive miracles. I am not asking you to forget your past, but I am asking you to see it differently. Every experience shaped you into who you are becoming. Every struggle built strength that you will soon need. Even the pain carried purpose, even when it did not make sense at the time. You are not the same person you were before, and that is a good thing. As you move forward, you will begin to notice small shifts first. These shifts may seem simple, but they carry deeper meaning. Conversations will feel different. Opportunities will appear in unexpected ways, and your inner peace will grow stronger. These are signs that you are aligning with what has been prepared for you. Do not overlook these moments, because they are the beginning of something much larger. There is also a call for you to trust more deeply than before. Trust is not always easy, especially after you have experienced disappointment. But the trust I am asking for is not based on what you see, it is based on what you know in your spirit. You know that you have been carried this far for a reason. You know that something inside you has kept you going even when things were difficult. What is coming next will require you to step forward with confidence, even if you do not see the full picture yet. You are not meant to have every detail in advance. Part of your growth is learning to move with faith while clarity continues to unfold. You will not walk blindly, but you will walk with trust. There is also a shift happening in how you see yourself. For a long time, you may have doubted your worth or questioned your place. You may have felt overlooked or underestimated, but that perspective is changing now. You are beginning to see yourself through truth instead of doubt. You are recognizing that you are not ordinary, you are chosen for something meaningful. This does not mean life will suddenly become without challenges, but it does mean you will face those challenges differently. You will not be shaken in the same way. You will not feel as lost or uncertain. There will be a steadiness inside you that was not there before. That steadiness comes from knowing that you are guided, protected, and supported. You are also being prepared to receive something you have been waiting for, even if you stopped expecting it. It may come in a way you did not predict, and it may arrive at a time you did not plan, but when it comes, you will recognize it. There will be a sense of peace with it, a sense that it fits naturally into your life. Do not rush ahead trying to force things to happen. What is meant for you will come at the right time. Your role is to stay open, stay aware, and stay grounded in what you are receiving now. You do not need to chase what is already aligned with you. It will meet you where you are. As this continues to unfold, you will begin to feel lighter. The weight you have been carrying will start to lift. The pressure you felt will begin to ease. This is because you are no longer carrying everything alone. You are allowing guidance to lead you instead of trying to control every outcome. There were times when you felt like you were losing control, like things were slipping away from your hands. You tried to hold on tighter, to fix everything, to make sense of what was happening. But what you did not realize then was that control was never meant to be yours in the first place. I was guiding things in ways you could not see, arranging outcomes that would serve your future. Now you are being invited to release that need to control and step into trust. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You are also being shown that your strength does not come from always having answers. Your strength comes from continuing forward even when answers are not clear. That is the kind of strength that cannot be taken from you. It is built quietly, over time, through experiences that test you and shape you. You have already proven that you carry this strength within you, even if you did not recognize it before. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. As this unfolds, you may notice a distance growing between you and certain people or environments. This is not something to fear, and it is not something to resist. It is a natural part of alignment. You are being guided towards spaces that support your growth and away from those that limit it. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for what is coming next. There is also something important about your voice that is being restored. For a long time, you may have held back your thoughts, your truth, or your feelings. You may have felt unheard or misunderstood, but that is changing now. You are being given the confidence to express yourself more clearly and more honestly. Your voice carries value, and it will begin to reach the right ears. Type 222 to claim miracles. You must also understand that not everyone will understand your journey. Some people will question your decisions, your changes, and your growth. That is because they are seeing you from an old perspective, not the one you are stepping into now. You are not required to explain everything to everyone. Your path is guided, and that guidance is enough. There is a quiet confidence growing inside you, and it will become more noticeable with time. This confidence is not loud or forced. It is steady and calm. It comes from knowing that you are not walking alone. You are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. That support will continue to guide you as you move forward. You are also being prepared for opportunities that will require you to step forward without hesitation. These opportunities may not look exactly like what you expected. They may come in simple forms at first, but they carry greater meaning. When they appear, you will feel a sense of recognition, as if something inside you knows it is right. That feeling is your confirmation. There is a shift happening in how you handle fear. Fear once held you back, made you question yourself, and caused you to hesitate. But now, you are learning to move even when fear is present. You are not waiting for fear to disappear. You are choosing to move beyond it. This is a powerful change, and it will open doors that were once closed to you. You are also being reminded that patience is still important, even as things begin to move. Not everything will happen all at once, and that is intentional. Each step is meant to build on the one before it. You are being guided through a process, not rushed through it. This process is shaping something that will last. There is something else that is being revealed to you now. The things you once saw as weaknesses are actually areas of deep strength. Your sensitivity, your awareness, your ability to feel deeply, these are not flaws. They are part of what allows you to connect, to understand, and to grow in ways others may not. You are learning to see yourself differently, and that perspective will change everything. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice a sense of peace that does not depend on circumstances. This peace will stay with you, even when things are uncertain. It will become your anchor. It will remind you that you are held, guided, and protected no matter what is happening around you. There is also a sense of renewal that is beginning to take place within you. Old patterns are fading, and new ways of thinking are forming. You are not repeating the same cycles anymore. You are stepping out of them and into something new. This is part of the transformation you have been moving toward. Do not underestimate what is happening inside you right now. Even if it feels quiet or subtle, it is powerful. These changes are laying the foundation for what is to come. You are not being rushed because what is being built needs to be strong. Continue to stay open to what is being revealed. Do not close yourself off out of fear or doubt. What you are receiving now is meant to guide you, not confuse you. You are being led with intention, and that intention is rooted in your growth and your purpose. What is being placed before you now goes even deeper than understanding your past or preparing you for what is ahead. It is about transformation at the level of your identity. You are not just learning new things or gaining new insight. You are becoming someone who sees, feels, and responds differently. This shift is subtle at first, but it will grow stronger with every step you take. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is aligned with truth instead of fear. There was a time when you relied heavily on what others said about you. Their opinions shaped how you saw yourself, and their approval felt necessary for your confidence. But you have been slowly pulled away from that dependency. You have been taught, through experience, that your value does not come from others. It comes from something deeper, something that cannot be taken away or diminished by outside voices. Type 1010 to receive blessings. Now you are beginning to stand on that truth, even if it still feels new to you. You are learning to trust your inner sense more than the noise around you. This is not isolation, it is clarity. It allows you to move without constantly second-guessing yourself. It gives you a steadiness that does not shake every time someone disagrees with you. There is also something being restored inside you that you may not have realized was missing. It is your sense of direction. For a long time, you may have felt uncertain about where you were going or what you were meant to do. That uncertainty created frustration and sometimes even doubt. But now, direction is returning, not as a loud instruction, but as a quiet knowing. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. You will begin to feel drawn towards certain paths, certain ideas, and certain actions. These feelings will not come from pressure or fear. They will come from a place of peace and alignment. When you follow them, things will begin to open naturally. When you ignore them, you will feel a sense of resistance. This is how you will learn to recognize what is meant for you. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There is also a deeper level of protection that is surrounding you as you move forward. You may not always see it, but you will feel it in the way things unfold. Situations that could have harmed you will shift at the last moment. People who carry the wrong intentions will reveal themselves before they can affect you. This protection is not random, it is intentional. Archangel Michael continues to stand in that place of protection, not just guarding you from harm, but guiding you toward what is right. This guidance may come through small nudges, through sudden realizations, or through unexpected changes. It will not always be obvious at first, but it will always lead you in the right direction. There is also a call for you to become more aware of what you allow into your life. Not everything deserves your energy, your attention, or your time. You are being asked to be more selective, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. What you allow into your life will shape your experience, and you are now in a position to choose more carefully. You may notice that your tolerance for negativity is decreasing. Things that you once accepted will begin to feel uncomfortable. Conversations that drain you will no longer feel worth your time. This is not you becoming distant, it is you becoming aligned. You are learning to protect your peace, and that is important. There is also something shifting in your relationships. Some will grow stronger, becoming more supportive and more genuine. Others may fade, not because of conflict, but because they no longer match where you are going. This is a natural part of your journey, and it does not need to be forced or resisted. Let it unfold with ease. You are also being prepared to step into a role that carries more responsibility. This may not look the way you expect, but it will require you to show up more fully. It will ask you to trust your voice, your decisions, and your direction. You are not being placed in this position without preparation. Everything you have experienced has been leading you here. There is a quiet strength inside you that is becoming more visible. It is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and unshakable. This strength allows you to remain calm in situations that once overwhelmed you. It allows you to think clearly even when emotions are present. It is a sign that you are growing. You are also learning that you do not need to rush your progress. There was a time when you felt pressure to move faster, to achieve more, to prove something. But that pressure is fading. You are beginning to understand that your path is not a race, it is a process, and every step has value. As you continue to move forward, you will begin to see the results of your growth. They may appear in small ways at first, but they will build over time. You will notice changes in how you respond, how you think, and how you feel. These changes are the evidence of what is happening inside you. There is also a sense of renewal that will continue to grow. It will feel like a fresh start, even if your surroundings remain the same. It is not about changing everything around you, it is about changing how you experience it. This renewal will bring a sense of hope that you may not have felt in a long time. You are not walking this path alone. Even when it feels quiet, even when it feels uncertain, you are being guided. That guidance is steady, consistent, and present. It will not leave you, and it will not fail you. You can move forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported. You learned how to smile through confusion, how to stay strong through disappointment, and how to keep moving even when your spirit felt heavy. I saw every moment of that, and none of it went unnoticed or unvalued. You are not being brought into this new season empty-handed. Everything you went through has placed something valuable inside you. Your patience, your endurance, your ability to keep faith even in uncertainty, these are not small things. They are the very reasons you are able to stand where you are now. What you once saw as struggle was actually preparation for strength that cannot be easily shaken. Type 777 to affirm your belief. Now I am asking you to begin trusting that strength more than your doubts. Your doubts were shaped by past experiences, by moments where things did not go the way you hoped, but your strength was built by surviving those very moments. It has proven itself again and again, even when you did not give it credit. It is time to lean into that strength instead of questioning it. There is also something important about the way you see your future that is changing. For a long time, you may have looked ahead with uncertainty, unsure of what would happen or how things would turn out. That uncertainty sometimes brought fear, sometimes hesitation. But now, you are beginning to look forward with a different perspective. There is a quiet expectation forming, a sense that something good is ahead, even if you cannot fully describe it yet. Type yes to receive miracles. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies, not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. This shift in perspective is powerful because it changes how you move in the present. When you expect something good, you begin to act differently. You become more open, more willing, and more aware of opportunities. You no longer approach life from a place of fear, but from a place of readiness. That readiness allows you to receive what is being placed in front of you. There is also a deeper level of healing taking place within you. Some of it you are aware of, but much of it is happening quietly beneath the surface. Old wounds are being softened, old fears are losing their hold, and old patterns are being replaced with healthier ones. This healing is not rushed because it needs to be complete. It is creating space inside you for something new to grow. You may begin to notice that things that once triggered strong reactions in you no longer have the same effect. Situations that once caused stress or confusion now feel easier to handle. This is a sign of your growth. It shows that you are not stuck in the same place, even if it once felt that way. You are moving forward, step by step, even when it feels slow. There is also something important about your purpose that is becoming clearer. You may not have a full picture yet, but you are beginning to sense direction. You are starting to understand what matters to you, what aligns with you, and what does not. This clarity will continue to grow as you keep moving forward. You are not expected to have everything figured out at once. Purpose unfolds over time, and each step reveals a little more. What matters is that you stay open to the process. Do not rush ahead trying to force clarity. Let it come naturally, as it is meant to. There is also a reminder here about your worth. You are not valuable because of what you achieve or what others think of you. You are valuable because of who you are. This is something you are learning to accept more deeply now. It is not something that needs to be proven, it is something that already exists. As you begin to accept this, you will notice changes in how you treat yourself. You will become more patient, more understanding, and more kind toward your own journey. You will stop being as hard on yourself for things that did not go perfectly. You will begin to see your progress instead of focusing only on what is left to do. There is also a sense of balance that is returning to your life. For a long time, things may have felt uneven, like you were giving more than you were receiving, but that is changing now. You are learning to set boundaries, to protect your energy, and to create space for yourself. This balance is important because it allows you to move forward without feeling drained. You are also being guided to trust your timing. It may not always match what you expected, but it is aligned with what is best for you. Things are happening in the right order, even if it does not always feel that way. Trusting this timing will bring you peace because it removes the pressure to force things before they are ready. As this continues to unfold, you will begin to feel more grounded. There will be a sense of stability that grows within you, even if your surroundings are still changing. This stability comes from knowing that you are guided, that you are supported, and that you are not alone in this journey. Before, you may have acted out of urgency or pressure, feeling like you needed to figure everything out quickly. But now there is a calmness in how you approach things. You are learning to pause, to listen, and to move with purpose instead of rushing forward. This change may seem small, but it will lead to outcomes that are far more aligned with your path. Type 1111 to affirm. There is also something happening in the way you understand your past experiences. You are no longer seeing them only as painful or confusing moments. You are beginning to recognize the lessons within them. Each experience has left something behind, something that contributes to who you are becoming. This understanding will free you from carrying the past as a burden and allow you to carry it as wisdom instead. You are also being guided to let go of comparison. There were times when you looked at others and felt like you were behind or not doing enough. That comparison created unnecessary pressure and took your focus away from your own path. But now you are seeing that your journey is unique. It is not meant to look like anyone else's, and it does not need to match anyone else's timeline. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. As you release comparison, you will find a sense of peace that was missing before. You will begin to appreciate your own progress instead of measuring it against others. This appreciation will strengthen your confidence and help you move forward without hesitation. You will begin to trust that what is meant for you cannot be taken by someone else. There is also a deeper connection forming between your thoughts and your actions. You are becoming more aware of how your mindset shapes your experience. When you think from a place of fear, you feel restricted. When you think from a place of trust, you feel open. This awareness gives you the ability to choose your perspective more intentionally. You are not expected to be perfect in this process. There will still be moments where old patterns try to return, but now you have the awareness to recognize them and the strength to choose differently. Each time you choose differently, you reinforce the new path you are creating for yourself. This is how real change happens, step by step. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also something important about your environment that is shifting. You may feel a pull to change certain aspects of your surroundings, whether it is physical space, routines, or the people you spend time with. This pull is not random. It is part of creating an environment that supports your growth instead of holding you back. You are also being guided to trust your instincts more deeply. There have been times when you felt something was not right, but you ignored that feeling. Now you are learning to listen to it. Your instincts are not there to confuse you, they are there to guide you. The more you trust them, the clearer they will become. There is also a sense of courage growing within you. This courage is not about being fearless, it is about moving forward even when you feel uncertain